Hello, in this lesson we'll talk about WordPress on-page optimization, and we will need one plugin for our WordPress on-page SEO. The plugin is called WordPress SEO by Yoast. This is a free plugin. As you can see, it has a very good rating, and basically it's very nice plugin which you can use here for your sites, and you can read all the descriptions on the page. Just type in Google Yoast SEO plugin and you can go to the download page. Alright, so click on download version 1286 and save the plugin on your computer and install it. As you can see, it's not a big plugin, so after you install it you can use it. Basically it has two parts. The first one is for general settings and the second one is for each individual post or page for your WordPress site. Alright, so I'm using this plugin for one of my client sites, carpet cleaners in London. Here's the site, and you can see we have here SEO. This is one of the plugins features here. Alright, so let's have a look at the plugin. After you install it, you will see that we have menu here and some sub-menus below here. Okay, if you click on the dashboard, you will go to the general settings. You can watch the introduction tour and have a look at some tutorials and read more about this excellent plugin. Okay, also you have a button to reset default settings. You can allow tracking of this WordPress site. I'm not using this option, and you can disable the advanced part of the WordPress SEO meta box. Also in the Webmaster Tools you can fill in Google Webmaster Tools ID, Bing Webmaster Tools ID, or Alexa verification ID here. Usually I'm not using this option as well. And now let's go to the next submenu, which is title and metas. Here we have some tabs and we will have a look at all of them. The first one is title settings. We can force rewrite titles. Usually I'm using this option because there are different types of WordPress themes, and to be sure that everything will run smoothly, I'm using force rewrite titles option. Okay, also we have site-wide meta settings. This one is for, if you check this one, Google will not index the subpages or archives. I'm using this option because we don't want duplicate content. Also we can use meta keyword tag. I'm not using them, and we can add this information for the bots, which is the most description we can input in Yahoo directory description. I'm not using this one as well. Okay, so also we can clean up the head of our website, and we can hide these useless WordPress default links. I'm using this option for all of them because they have no value. And if we have a look at some sites, for example this one, I'm not using here this plugin. Here are these links which has no value. The first one is RSD link, W manifest some link, and I would recommend to disable this useless backlinks. Alright, so let's go to the home tab. Here we can put our Google plus URL. You can just add it here, and in this way Google will know that you are the author of this posts and articles. Okay, for some sites I'm using this option, and for some sites I'm not using this. For example, here I'm not using this option. For post types, you can make them no index, but of course this will ruin all your SEO efforts, so just leave all this stuff unchecked. Okay, let's go to Taxonomist. and here I'm using this option. For example, I don't want Google to crawl the category page because it has no value. I'm not using tags, so I also want Google not to index the tags, and here the format I'm not using this option at all. In the other tabs I'm disabling Google to crawl the author archives page and date archives, so I don't want Google to go to these pages and crawl them because in my opinion they have no value. Okay, in help section you can see some variables which you can use for your permalinks. Alright, if we go to social, here we have some settings. We can add Facebook Open Graph metadata, and we can add Twitter card metadata. I'm not using these options, and of course we can use here site Twitter username, but I'm not using them at all. Okay, there's another great option in Yoast WordPress plugin, which is Xml Sitemap. For example, for this particular website I'm using another plugin, and here's the sitemap. As you can see, all the stuff is mixed. Pages and posts are just in one place. If you install, if you check this option, your sitemap will look like this. So you will have sitemap for posts and sitemap for pages. In my opinion, this is the better option. Let's have a look at the post sitemap, and as you can see here we have priority. We have also images. Google will know how many images do you have, and we have the frequency. You can play around with these two options. You can use other plugins, but in my opinion the better option is to use one plugin for to use Yoast WordPress SEO plugin for your XML sitemap creation. Okay, let's go to permalinks. Here we have some options, but usually I'm using the settings, and in general, now in the permalinks here option I'm using custom structure, which is postname.html, but you can read some of the stuff here and choose whether you would like Yoast plugin to strip the category base, to enforce a trailing slash, and so on. Usually I'm not using all the settings at all. Okay, here's the other option, internal links, to enable breadcrumbs. This is very nice if you have very big site with a lot of categories, because breadcrumbs will improve your search engine rank positions, and you will have better on-page SEO. So if you have very big website, you can enable this option. For example, this website already has breadcrumbs, and if we go on a deeper page, for example carpet cleaners Kensington, you can see that here we have this option enabled. But if your WordPress theme doesn't have breadcrumbs, you can enable this option here. In this case you must choose the separator, which can be this one or this one. You can choose the anchor text for the home page, you can choose the prefix, but before doing all this you must put this code in your editor, which is under appearance here. This is your themes editor. Select the post template or page template. For example, here we have page template and we have single post template. So if we go to single post PHP, we can submit this code here, but as I said, we already have breadcrumbs, so usually it will go, this code will go under the header. Here it is. I'm not going to use this option, so we will go back to the settings. So if you have a very big site, very large site with a lot of categories, you can use this excellent option. It will improve your ranking, you will see for sure. Okay, so let's go to RSS. Here we have another options for RSS, but I'm not using RSS, so I'm leaving this as it is. Okay, so let's go to import and export. And if you have used all-in-one SEO plugin for your on-page SEO, you can import all the data from here, and Yoast SEO plugin will get all the settings from all-in-one SEO plugin and will use it for your SEO. Alright, so as you can see, we have options to import from the old all-in-one SEO plugin. You can import from this Headspace 2 plugin and other options from here. Basically it works very well, and there's nothing to be afraid of. So after you import all the settings from all-in-one SEO, you can disable and delete this on-page SEO plugin. Okay, in the edit files we have some settings for htaccess, which we can play around, but I'm not touching here anything. Okay, so let's have a look at the second part of our Yoast SEO plugin, which is if you go to posts, or you want to create a new post. For example, let's go to this one. You will see that here we have some suggestions, WordPress SEO by Yoast, and we have 3 tabs here: general, page analysis, and advanced option of WordPress SEO by Yoast. This one will indicate whether your SEO is excellent. The perfect one is with the green color. This one, as you can see, is not the perfect one. It is yellow one, but again it is working just fine. Okay, so you also can see Snippet Preview. You can type your keyword. For our example, we have keyword carpet cleaner Salperton. This is one area in London, and here we can see some suggestions by this plugin, whether we have the keyword in the article, the page title, page URL, and the content, and whether we have it in the meta description. Usually, if it is very tough keyword with medium or hard competition, this one should be green, sorry. But in our case, this is not a very tough keyword. It is a low competition keyword, so I'm not using all these suggestions. Okay, so in the SEO title, whenever you're typing something, you will see that it will show how many characters you have. It must be less than 70. The same is for meta description. You must have less than 156 characters, and as you can see here, we have some space to add, but it is not necessarily to fill all the characters here. Okay, so let's go to page analysis. Here we have some suggestions. The first one, it's saying, as you can see, this is the red color. The keyword is not appearing in the page title. Meta description does not contain the keyword, target keyword. Also, we can use our keyword in H2, H1, H3 tag. Basically, let's go to this site. We have this keyword here, but inside. It's not carpet cleaners Alberton, but it's carpet cleaners Alberton. It will work as well because it is LSI keyword. Okay, so we have the keyword density option. Nowadays, it is not necessarily to have keyword density 3%. It doesn't matter. Smart search engine bots are smarter nowadays, so they will know what are you writing about without having keyword density to be 3% or 5 or something like this. Okay, it is nice to have an image with alt tag and your keyword as an alt tag. So we have meta description, as you can see here. The meta description is under 120 characters, however 156 characters are available, and the available space is shorter than the usual 155 characters, and because Google will also include the publication date in the snippet. Right, so this is fine with this page because, as I've mentioned, it's not medium competition keyword, so basically I'm not going to follow all the suggestions, but if you have very tough keyword, you must make sure that all these little balls are green, like this one here. Okay, also you must have easy to read article. As you can see, this one is difficult to read, but we have some description of the area itself, and we have other information regarding to carpet cleaning, so it's not very easy to read. Okay, also make sure to all the outbound links are no followed links, because you don't want to lose link juice from your PR, and make sure that your article is more than 300 words. Okay, and we can see that the page title is more than 40 characters. Okay, if we go to the advanced option, we can make this page no follow, only this page, and we can add some advanced meta robots information here. Alright, so let's go to google.co.uk and see how we are going with this particular keyword. I'm just selecting carpet cleaners Alberton, and as you can see, we are on the first page of Google. Okay, but as I've mentioned before, it is not a very competitive keyword, but I used to have very good, and I'm still having very good results with this excellent SEO plugin. So you can use it for your campaigns and websites as well. Alright, if we go to the page itself, not the admin option, you can see that here's the SEO with the yellow color, and if we go here, you will see 3 more options here. The first one is keyword research. We can research this plugin in Google AdWords. We can see Google Insights for this particular keyword, but as I've mentioned, it doesn't have a lot of traffic, and we can go to SEO book to see how it is performing. Okay, we can also analyze this page by going to check in links, not outbound links, but in links as well. We can check the keyword density, the Google cache, and we can check the headers. Okay, the best feature here, in my opinion, is this one, to check the links coming to this particular page. And if we click here, we will go to Open Site Explorer, this website, which is very nice. You can see some information. For example, the domain authority 41 out of 100. This website is 2 months old, so it doesn't have very big authority. The page authority itself, it's 30 out of 100. Linking through domains, total links, and for these 4 options we will have to pay $99 per month in order to see these options. And here we have inbound links. We have some links coming from this website, from this inner web page of this site, and others. We can go to top pages and see some more advanced results. Basically, if you have time, you can play with all the stuff. This website, Open Site Explorer, is very nice for your off-page SEO, so you can track your efforts here. Okay, so as you can see, Yoast SEO plugin can help you not only with on-page SEO and by giving you all the suggestions about the keywords, the images, the headings, and so on, but it will help you with your off-page SEO efforts. Okay, and here on the third tab you can set up all these options which we used. Overall, this plugin is very nice. It will help you a lot with your SEO efforts, and you will see that once you've created an article, it is very easy to make it the perfect article for the search engines. And of course, the main goal is to beat your competition and be number 1 in the search ranking positions. Alright, so thank you very much. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more tutorials on our website tutorial7.com.